This is Jeopardy! Let's meet tonight's contestants. A squid boy from 10,000 years in the future from Prior Lake, Minnesota equals Peach. A college student from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Scott Michaels. And our returning champion, a personal shopper from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Elliot Schiff, whose 3-day cash winnings total $59,073. And now, here's the host of Jeopardy, Mark Leota.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Justin. And hello, everyone. Welcome once again to our show. Well, Elliot's bright smartness level has definitely been on display here on the first 3 programs here for Jeopardy this season. He's won close to $60,000 in 3 days. But his competition today, let's just say, could prove to be some of his more challenging competition yet, as we have Scott Michaels and Equals Peach with us. So, gentlemen, we wish you the best of luck here. You're up against a pretty good champion here in Elliot, but anything can happen. So, let's go right to work in the Jeopardy round. There, of course, is one daily double in this first round. And here are your categories, players. Stadiums. Children's sing-along. Oh, that should be a fun one. State nicknames. Business and industry. World history. And finally, potpourri. P-O-T in quotation marks, so of course we know what that means. Elliot, off you go.
Stadiums, 400.
Maryland crab cakes are a specialty of this team's ballpark at Camden Yards.
Peach.
Baltimore Orioles.
The Baltimore Orioles, very good. All right, Pete.
Stadiums for 1,000.
This Boston Park is Major League Baseball's only single-deck stadium.
Elliot.
What is Fenway Park?
Fenway Park, very good. All right, Elliot.
A state nickname, 600.
The Gopher State.
Peach.
God, what is Minnesota?
You better get that, or else Nels would probably want to have some words with you. Go again.
Oh, how embarrassing that would have been. Stadiums for 8.
Originally called the Pontiac Metropolitan Stadium, the Silverdome is home to this football team.
Scott.
Who are the New Orleans Saints?
No, I'm sorry.
Peach.
Who are the Detroit Lions?
That's the team that we needed.
Mm-hmm.
Stadiums for 6.
When a member of this team homers at Shea Stadium, a big apple pops out of a hat in center field.
Elliot.
Who are the Mets?
The New York Mets.
Muck the Fets. All right, state nicknames, 1,000.
Heart of Dixie. And that state would be Alabama. Elliot, select again.
State nicknames, 800.
The Beehive State.
Elliot.
What is Utah?
Yes, sir.
Are you stuck?
Yeah, it's stuck. There we go.
Okay.
Continue.
State nicknames, 400.
Alright, got that little issue sorted out there. The Show Me State.
Peach.
What is Missouri?
That's correct.
Potpourri for 1,000.
Europeans first met this tribe in the 1600s around what's now Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Scott.
What is the Potawatomi?
You are on the board, sir, and I was hoping you'd get that correct. Go.
Pot 8.
She painted watercolors of fungi in addition to art for her children's tales, like Peter Rabbit.
Elliot.
Who is Beatrix Potter?
She's the one.
Business and industry, 600.
Created by a merger in 1892, this company has been bringing good things to life for 100 years.
Elliot.
What is General Electric?
That's the one. Go again.
Business and industry, 800.
This pizza chain opened its 4,000th restaurant in 1992.
Peach.
What is Little Caesars?
That's the one. And I actually should have said this the way Craig Simmons would say it. Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
There we go.
I think there's a chain in Canada called Pizza Pizza.
There is. But anyways, Peach,
Children-
select again.
Children sing along for 1,000.
2 of the 8 things of mine the old man played knick-knack on.
Elliot.
What are a shoe, and a knee?
Yes.
Yeah, there's multiple things there, but those are acceptable, yes.
Yeah. So if you gave any 2, then we would, of the 8 that we needed there, then you'd get credit. Go again, Elliot.
Business and industry, 1,000.
Henry Wells and this famous partner helped found American Express.
Scott.
Who is Fargo?
William Fargo, yes. Go, Scott.
Business for 4.
Like Levi Strauss, the Gap is headquartered in this California-based city.
Elliot.
What is San Francisco?
Yes. Pick again.
Potpourri, 600.
It's another name we use for the potpourri category.
Scott.
What is potluck?
Potluck, yes.
Children 6.
There was a farmer who had a dog, and this was his name, Mo.
Peach.
What is bingo?
And Bingo was his name, Mo. Go get Peach.
Oh, God. 800 children's.
His name is my name, too. Whenever we go out, and people always shout this.
Peach.
What is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt?
Yes. Pick again.
Potpourri for 4.
It's a dish of braised meat, perhaps with added vegetables.
Scott.
Was it pot roast?
Pot roast, yes. We would also accept pot au feu. Go again.
World history for 600.
Answer. Daily double. Alright. Scott, even if you were to make this a true daily double, you would not quite be able to catch Elliot. But you can possibly tie Peach for second place. How much do you want to
Make it.
risk?
True daily double.
Alright, so you and Peach will be tied if you're correct on this clue. In 1975, Imelda Marcos became the first governor of the metropolitan area of this capital.
What is Albany?
No, we were looking for Manila on that one. Manila.
Ugh.
Alright, so you lost all your money there, but it's still early in the game. You can rebuild it.
Sing along for 4.
He has a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Elliot.
Who is Frosty the Snowman?
Yes, although it's a little bit out of place right now for that song. But pick again.
All right, history 8.
In 1976, this Libyan leader put forth his principles of Arab nationalism in the Green Book.
Elliot.
Who is Gaddafi?
Gaddafi, yes. Go again.
History 1000.
Giancarlo Cabral claimed the Azores for this country in 1431, and the islands were soon colonized. And we needed Portugal on that one. Elliot, pick again.
All right, stadiums 2.
Alright, finishing that up. This baseball team will soon leave Atlanta Fulton County Stadium for a new home across the street.
Beach.
The Brave.
The Atlanta Braves, yes. I know Hinkle would be proud of you for getting that right. Select.
Yeah, I know. World history for
Now
4,
in Turner Field, by the way, folks.
which is also defunct.
Yes, that's true. All right. Sorry. What
World
was your
history
pick?
for 4.
When Mussolini came to power in the 1920s, he abolished all political parties in Italy except this one.
Scott.
God, was Communist Party? I don't know.
No.
It's
We were looking for the fascist party on that one.
yep.
Alright, Peach, go again.
Children's sing along for 2.
He had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Beach.
Who is Old MacDonald?
Yes. Alright, pick again.
State nicknames 2.
The Grand Canyon State.
Elliot.
What is Arizona?
Yes.
Business 2.
This company's stores now feature a specialty shop known as Books R Us.
Beach.
Toys.
Toys R Us, yes. Alright, 2 clues left.
Potpourri for 2.
It's at the end of the rainbow.
Scott.
Was a pot of gold.
Yes, sir. Now our last clue coming up in world history. In 1975, this Cuban leader sent several thousand troops to Angola.
Beach.
Who is Fidel Castro?
You are right, and that takes us to the end of the Jeopardy round. Well, I did say we were going to have quite a battle here today, folks, and as of right now, we certainly have that between Elliot and Peach. Elliot at 6,600, Peach at 5,200, and Scott in third place at minus 200. And you can all relax for a little bit as we discuss some things about the preview. Equals Peach comes to us from Minnesota, and there was something that he wanted, and we decided that for what he wanted to talk about, to let him do it the way he wanted to on air instead of DMing it to us before the show. So, Peach, go ahead.
Yes, well, as you no doubt just saw in that last round, I'm a big sports guy, so accordingly I follow all my major sports teams in Minnesota, which means I'm also eternally bitter, but what else is new?
Right? Well, yeah. 'Cause the
I can infer from that last round that Elliot is either a fan of the Phillies or the Yankees. I feel like the Yankees is possible, but
Well, we don't know that for sure.
right.
But you are in second place, and you're doing pretty well so far, so keep that going. Scott Michaels is from Wisconsin, of course, just finishing up finals not too long ago. And apparently he got to meet a now former Packer, Donald Driver. I'd like to hear about this.
Yeah, I was only about 6 years old at the time when I got to meet 6 or 7, I can't remember. Yeah, I was just at Wisconsin Dells, and happened to accidentally bump into him, and 6-year-old me looking up at Donald Driver, I was like, whoa, you're Donald Driver. So yeah, that was interesting. Ran over to my mom. She saw him walk by, and she freaked out a little bit because that was her favorite player at the time on the Packers. So yeah, very cool experience. Wish I had gotten a picture of it.
Yeah, that would have been something to treasure forever. See, the thing is, with little kids, once they meet some of their sports heroes, it can be either intimidating or it can be excited. It really just depends on the type of athlete.
Oh yeah, Donald Driver was very, very chill guy.
Alright, well, that's good. Alright, Elliot is our champion here, going for his 4th win, of course, as you know. And apparently he once cut through Mr. Rogers' backyard.
Well, the one summer, the TV station where Richard Rogers was filmed, WQEX, was between my apartment and the university. So I literally had to go. There's a shortcut that could actually cut behind the the TV station, and so therefore I went behind Mr. Rogers' backyard.
Ah, very interesting. You know, that was such a great television show that was on PBS for many years. And one of the finest TV hosts ever to grace our screens. Anyways,
Not only that, I went inside. I was inside the station to do work on the telethon, and I got to touch Mr. Al's tree.
oh, that is very nice. That is definitely very cool. All right, well, players. Now that we've found out all about that, let's find out about Double Jeopardy. First, let's put the dollar figures into the screens.
There it goes.
Alright, there we are. Now let's find out about the 6 categories that you'll be dealing with this time. Anatomy, U.S. presidents, religion, bodies of water, Shakespeare, and finally, by the teen numbers. That one ought to be pretty fun. All right, Scott, where do we go?
Shakespeare for 8.
In Othello, it's this villain who says, "Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster."
Elliot.
Who is Iago?
Right, Iago. Oh, wait, not that Iago.
Not that Iago.
Anyways, pick again, Elliot.
Anatomy 4.
Your zygomaticus major is the muscle that allows you to do this. Say cheese.
Elliot.
What is smile?
Yes. Go again.
President 16.
His middle initial B stood for Burchard.
Elliot.
Who is Hayes?
Rutherford B. Hayes. Yes. Go again.
Presidents 2000.
As the first president to die in office, he was also the first to lie in state at the White House. And that was William Henry Harrison. Elliot, pick again.
Presidents 12.
In 1953, he resigned from the Navy to take over the family peanut business.
Elliot.
Who is Jimmy Carter?
Correct again.
Presidents 8.
He published many books, including ones on the Rough Riders and African game trails.
Elliot again.
Who is Teddy Roosevelt?
Yes, sir.
British president, 400.
His mother's family, the Cassidys, emigrated from Ireland and settled in Arkansas.
Elliot.
Who is Bill Clinton?
Bill Clinton, yes. Well, Elliot, you definitely know your presidents there. Pick again.
Religion, 800.
Some who practice the Zen form of this religion meditate on logical paradoxes called koan.
Elliot.
What is Buddhism?
Yes, Zen Buddhism.
Koan. Religion, 12.
Viracocha was the creator god of these South American Indians, many of whom lived in Peru.
Beach.
Were the Incas?
Yep, they're the ones.
Buy the team numbers for 2000.
Okay. Number of gunshots in a salute for an arriving general. It's 4 fewer than the president gets.
Elliot.
What is 17?
Yes.
Number 16.
The Nintendo Super NES is a this many bit system.
Scott.
Was a 16?
Yes, 16 bits.
Teen 12.
The only teen number whose Roman numeral is 2 letters long.
Scott.
Was 15.
Yes. Pick again.
Teen 8.
Isotope of carbon used for dating.
Scott again.
What is 18?
No.
Elliot.
What is 14?
14 is what we needed there.
All right. Numbers 4.
Add the number of red stripes on the American flag to the number of white stripes, and you get this total.
Beach.
What is 13?
13, yes. Select Peach.
Bodies of water, 2000.
Copenhagen, Denmark, and Gdansk, Poland are major ports on this sea.
Scott.
Was the Baltic?
The Baltic Sea, yes.
Shakespeare 12.
The first gravedigger provides some much-needed comic relief in Act 5 of this tragedy. And that tragedy is Hamlet. Scott, pick again.
Okay. Anatomy for 12.
It's the medical name for the shoulder blade.
Elliot.
What is clavicle?
No. It's the scapula.
Sorry.
The scapula.
That's something else.
Scott, pick again.
Anatomy 16.
Answer. Daily double. All right, Scott. You have a chance to move into second place on your own. It all depends on how much you're willing to risk.
Let's go 2000.
All right. Well, you'll get close to Peach. 5,800 will be your total if you're right. About 10 inches long, it's the part of the alimentary canal that connects the pharynx with the stomach.
What is the esophagus?
That's right. All right, Scott, select again.
Bodies of water 12.
Bordered by Ontario, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan, it's the shallowest of the Great Lakes.
Beach.
What is Lake Erie?
Yes, Lake Erie.
Okay. Bodies of water, 16.
In China, it's officially known as Changyang, or Long River.
Elliot.
What is the Yellow River?
No.
Hmm.
We were looking for the Yangtze River there.
Ah, that one.
Peach, select again.
Bodies of water for 8.
The blue branch of this longest river contributes about 70% of the water.
Beach.
Is the Danube?
No.
Scott.
Was the Nile?
The Nile. That's what we needed there. But that was not a bad guess, though, Peach. Scott?
Close out bodies of water.
The Bay of Biscay between Spain, France, and Biscayne Bay, I don't know how you pronounce it, in Florida, are both inlets of this ocean.
Elliot.
What is the Atlantic Ocean?
The Atlantic Ocean, yes.
Religion, 16.
The Kogoshui, or Gleanings of Ancient Works, is a sacred text of this Japanese religion.
Scott.
What is Shinto?
Shintoism, yes.
Okay. Anatomy 800.
The lacrimal glands secrete these.
Scott again.
Oh God. What is milk?
Nope.
No, that's
Elliot.
What are tears?
Tears, yes.
Religion, 2000.
Vaikuntha is the heavenly abode of Vishnu, one of the principal deities of this religion. And that is Hinduism. Elliot.
Shakespeare, 16.
Answer. Second daily double. Alright, Elliot. 4 clues remain after this. How much do you want to risk?
800.
$800. Alright, here is your clue in Shakespeare. Shakespeare's play about this Magna Carta king ends with his death by poisoning.
Who's Henry V?
No. King John was what we needed there. Alright, you lost a little bit of money, but you're still in control.
Religion, 4.
The angel known as Jibril in the Quran is called this in the Bible.
Beach.
Who is Gabriel?
Yes.
Shakespeare, 2000.
This comedy about wooing a foul-tempered female is based in part on the play Supposes by George Gascoigne.
Scott.
was Twelfth Night.
No. The Taming of the Shoe. No, Taming of the Shrew, pardon me.
True. Okay.
Alright, Alright, Peach.
Anatomy, 2000.
The duodenum is the shortest and widest portion of this.
Scott.
What is the small intestine?
Yes.
Shakespeare
Alright,
4.
last clue. In this play, Mercutio is a kinsman to the Prince of Verona.
Beach.
What is Romeo and Juliet?
You are correct. And Peach, you finish up Double Jeopardy at $8,000. Elliot's at $13,000, and Scott's still very much alive at $7,400. Here comes Final Jeopardy for the three of you. The category is medicine. All right, make your wagers. All right. All right. What do our players know about medicine? Well, that's what we'll find out over the next minute or so. Here is your clue, players. Latin for poison. It's a disease-causing agent smaller than a bacterium. 30 seconds. Good luck. Alright, players' time is up. And Scott, you started that last round in the red, but you made a nice comeback and finished up with a pretty decent score there. Let's see what you wrote down as your response for this Final Jeopardy clue. What is Venom? GG, all go Packers or something. Well, I think all the Packers fans definitely appreciate the shout-out. As for the response, it is unfortunately incorrect, so let's see how much you're going to lose.
Oh.
7,400, so you wind up at 0, and Peach, we come to you. What did you write down? What is a virus? And that is absolutely right. Let's see how much you're going to add to your 8,000. $5,031. Very interesting here. Right now, you have a $31 lead over Elliot. It all depends on what he wrote down. Do we find a virus there?
Hope it's not COVID.
We do find a virus. And, Elliot, I hope you risked more than $31. Let's take a look. $3,001. So that'll do it, Elliot. Another $16,001 for today. And now for 4 days, Elliot, you have a total of $75,076. Well done.
Thank you. Good game, guys.
Good game,
All
Elliot.
right.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Now, folks, there's not going to be a show next week, and that is due to game show marathon tapings going on here in the Discord. So that means Elliot will return 2 weeks from now to try for his 5th and final victory. We will see you then. Until next time, folks, so long here from all of us on Jeopardy!
Jeopardy is a production of Mark Leota Enterprises in association with MVG Productions, distributed by Jamie and Friends.
No!